Yo, welcome to vlog number 14, where I wear an unnecessary accessoire every video. Talk about my diet mostly and about all other stuff that happened to me during the week and whatever I find important or interesting maybe to say. Let's get straight to it though before I have to give a little disclaimer. I find it very hard right now to make this video. I just find it very hard to find the energy or the enthusiasm. You might have noticed lately that I've been getting like a little bit of a depressed mood going, and it does I think it does have to do with the diet for sure, but mostly I have to admit I am battling a huge depression right now, and it's going on for a while. It's something to do with a woman that I miss, and no matter what kind of women I meet or talk to or am with, I'm not forgetting her, and it's very hard to go through the day, especially if you are low on calories and don't have energy for anything. You lay down and let your thoughts go around and always come back to it, and it's eating me alive. I cannot sleep. It's the first thing I'm thinking about when I'm waking up, and the last thing I think about when going to bed, and I'm truly lost. Usually when coming out of a heartbreak, I would meet someone else or would take a good amount of time to forget about it or be able to move on, but this time it's different. So I feel truly lost and it hurts. I cried a lot on the start of the year. I also feel like crying now, but I can't really do it. I already cried all the tears I have for this. And it's just silly at the moment. But just so you know, I'm in a very bad spot in this regard, and I'm trying my best to just get these videos out and, be, what do you say? Just be about the diet and stuff, but it's very hard for me, guys. So just bear with me, please. Something I never experienced before. I went through a lot of hardships and a lot of broken relationships, but this one is something else. It's on a different level. And yeah, I feel truly lost about it because I don't know what to do. There is no saving it. I don't really know. Anyways, let's move on. I'm gonna try my best. So yeah. Also for the upcoming videos, I'm gonna try and not let myself, I don't even know. Like I try to find like the best moments to do this today, for example, but I just can't. Like it's all the same every time, and I just can't stop thinking about it. It's very hard, guys. I'm gonna try moving on forward. I'm gonna try focus more on not focusing on it. So I don't know. I really don't know. I need therapy, guys. All right, let me go through my list here. I can't promise it's gonna be a short video this time. Last one was half an hour, but it appears you guys liked it. A lot of views. So I'm pretty thankful for that. But I felt like it was a lot of stuff to say, a lot of important stuff, and we're gonna try and go through this a little bit faster, okay, this time. All right, so my neck, it feels really good compared to the past months. It's more on the, it's much more on the better side than compared to the last months, and I feel like a healing process is definitely in progress, even though I'm in a caloric deficit. What I'm also aware of is that being in a caloric deficit is the worst thing I could have done in terms of my neck healing progression, as I'm absolutely taking away all the building blocks and all kinds of nutrients my body needs to heal it. I'm depriving it from these, and also I'm putting it in a stressful state for a very, very long time right now, which if I'm talking to my neurologist within the next 2 weeks about, she's gonna definitely have something bad to say about it. But I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I'm gonna tell her exactly what I did, and let's see what she has to say. Maybe it's not too bad, but I don't think it was the best thing to do. But what can you do? Like it is what it is, guys. We're going through it now, and I don't think we damaged it too hard or stopped the healing process for too long. And yeah, all I can say is just it's 2 more weeks, and I'm gonna be happy once we're out of it, and it's gonna get better. I'm gonna be eating more on maintenance calories than thereafter shortly. So yeah, it's gonna go into the right direction probably. So I woke up yesterday to a weight of 91.5 kg. All throughout the week, I was hoping to hit like 92 kg in the best case, and we actually hit 91.5 kg. So I'm very happy, guys. That means we lost 1,600 grams or 1.6 kilograms or roughly 3.3 pounds this week, which is a nice success. And as we also hit all the rep in reserve goals that I wanted to hit, I'm just gonna stay on these calories. Yeah, the hunger is very crazy, and the low fatigue and everything, the high fatigue and the low energy is definitely at its peak. Also brain fog, excuse all my rambling and stuff, but I'm absolutely at my limit. Like this is the hardest part of the diet for sure. I'm so slow and stupid right now. And yeah, it's only 2 more weeks, so I'm gonna stick with it because I like the progress. If we can hit another 1.5 kg roughly for the next 2 weeks, that means I'm gonna be able to drop below 90 kg, which would be amazing. The first goal I had was 86 kg starting, or thinking about it like 5 months ago when I started this. And during the whole process, I was thinking, okay, 86 kg is actually not gonna be that feasible. So I upped the goal to 88 kg. And reason for the 86 kg was I was thinking about getting water back or gaining water back once I reversed the diet, and was like thinking I would add another 2 kg of water immediately. So therefore, I would be at 88 kg, which is like my optimal weight, I believe. But anyways, uh, the more the diet progressed and I saw the process getting slower, I was thinking, all right, let's just hit 88 kg, get 2 kg back, and hit 90 kg basically. And that's the path I'm at right now. Is the goal of 88 kg and then gaining 2 kg of water back, which actually is gonna be much more. I'm thinking like my body's water flux is so insane. It has to do with I guess my gene type and the amount of estrogen and all kind of hormone hormonal imbalance that I have. Yeah, that's just making me carry a lot of water and having this sort of water flux. As I said, we lost like 6 kg, maybe 7 kg of water within the first 2 to 3 weeks. So you can imagine, guys, I'm pretty much like a water bear in this regard. All right, so yeah, we're gonna stay on 1450 calories. It's very hard to sleep. As I mentioned the thing before, that's definitely one thing that's keeping me awake. But the low calories as well play a lot into it. It's very rough. I'm taking a bunch of melatonin, like 2 to 3 is it milligrams? It's not grams. Yeah, it's milligrams. 2 to 3 milligrams every night, and that's like on the low side. Sometimes I go overboard and do like 5 or 6 grams, and even that a lot of people consider to be low. For me, I believe it's high. I heard of people taking up to 100 milligrams. I don't even know how you got the money to spend on so much melatonin in the first place. But yeah, that definitely has to be in my system. And then for as well a bunch of magnesium. I go up to 3 tablets of this very cheap magnesium. I don't think it's the best one to absorb in the evening for sleep. I'm using another one in the morning. I'm doing this for a bunch of time now. So this is trimagnesium citrate, which I'm using a scoop on in the morning. It helps me, how do you say, release the bowels easier, that's for sure. And then I'm using these ones, very cheap ones out of the grocery store, 2 to 3 pills at night to help relax, and I think it also helps with falling asleep for sure. But yeah, I definitely am dependent on those things, and every 3 days actually, because I don't want to get hooked on them, I'm using actual sleeping pills, so sleeping tablets. This is diphenhydramine chloride, 50 milligrams, one tablet. Whenever I take one of these, I really fall asleep and stay asleep. It's really nice effect. Though it gets me groggy in the morning. Like I really have to sleep like for 8 or 9 hours, and most of the time I can do it. But sometimes I just like my inner clock just wakes me up at 6 a.m. That is before the time is up, and then I'm kind of groggy for the first half of the day, and it's definitely noticeable. I want to try to use at least the sleeping pills at the least I can, but I just have to right now. The nights are way too hot, and it's very hard to fall asleep. So, as I said, I'm dependent on these things. But yeah. All right. So let me see what else I want to talk about. So, last vlog I was talking about how many calories I need to be in a deficit per week to lose 1 kg of fat, and I have investigated, and it is roughly 7,700 calories or 1,100 calories a day deficit you gotta be in to lose 1 kg. That is 2.2 pounds of fat. So um, I was actually trying to reverse math the calorie deficit I had going this week, and it turned out to be a daily deficit of 1,600 calories. That was combined with all the cardio I did. I did a little bit of extra cardio this week, just because the weather was so nice, and I went out for a few more rounds on the uh, just walking around, and I ended up being in a daily deficit of 1,600, and that pretty much correlates with the 1,600 um, grams of weight that I lost this week. So the math kind of checks out, and using this data to reverse the math to my maintenance calories, saying that my maintenance should be somewhere around 2,600 to 2,800, as I have been suspecting all along. So that is pretty nice to knowing these numbers, because with this we can really work with and build upon, and especially going forwards forward towards the maintenance phase, and then into the bulk, which is gonna start September-ish or something. So after the diet, guys, the diet is not over. We're gonna keep the calories low, or not too high. Like we're gonna stay on 2,600 for the first week, and we're gonna see how the weight behaves. I'm definitely gonna, as I said, gain back the water, I believe, and then I'm gonna have to really watch the calories and stay on the same weight for 2 or 3 months minimum, so my body adjusts, and we don't get like a yo-yo effect and get all the fat back. So it's maintenance diet, the maintenance phase after the diet, in which I just want to stay on the weight, on my new lean weight. All right. Was there something to add to this? I think so. Let me think about this really quick. Oh yeah, in regards to getting outside and walking around, you might have seen me stream um, like with my phone, and I'm really hyped about going out walking around and talking with you guys at the same time, showing you where I live, and going to the park and stuff is quite nice. But there is one issue, and that is the sound quality. I have researched a lot, and it seems to be a software issue. I reinstalled the Twitch software which I am streaming on, and it's a software issue slash bandwidth issue, that when walking around, the microphone would just crackle a lot. So I think I'm gonna hold off doing these for a while until I really figure it out, because nobody can listen to do a crackling sound like this. If you check out the IRL streams that happened last week, I think I did 2 or 3 rounds. It is unwatchable or unhearable. It's just you know, a lot of crackling noises. It's not a phone, thank God, because I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna go for the hustle of returning it, you know, get a new phone and stuff. But it's not a phone. The microphone and everything checks out. The calls are all are clean, and other recordings are clean. It's just the Twitch streaming software slash the bandwidth that I'm streaming with. It's a normal like uh, not even sure how high of a speed I have, but it's like it's just a phone card, you know. It's not like an internet mega internet card or something I have in my phone. So yeah, thanks for watching the IRS streams, guys. But I think I'm gonna lay off them, or maybe we can stream them without sound. You just see my face walking around. Maybe that's interesting enough. But yeah, probably not, huh? I don't know, guys. Like, I would love to do a lot more IRL streams, but with having this bad quality of sound, like for me, for example, if I watch something, the sound quality is the most important thing. Because I like to just listen to stuff, you know, and that's impossible because it's crackling and getting like spikes and stuff. It's impossible. So yeah. All right, I was mentioning the pain in my jaw since I was getting sick on this one day where we had to skip the Monday. Uh, and now it's like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, or something. And it's getting a little bit better, but it is still there. So whenever I would chew, it's my whole left side of my jaw. It's like a skeletal pain. Whenever I chew something, it's a real ache and it sucks. It's actually horrible. Like it's a real pain. Like it's a yeah. It's persistent still since whenever I had this one sickness attack. Also, I want to mention with my shoulder, guys. Talking about pain, my shoulder's still hurting since since Wednesday, where we had push day. And I guess we just reached our MRV, maximum recoverable volume, and we reached that like 2 weeks ago already when it started happening, because that's when I started noticing I can't do the follow-up workout, the boxing workout with the heavy gloves on the next day, just because my shoulders hurt too much. And before that, we did a little bit more weight, even not more volume, but more weight, and it was like no problem. It was sore, but in a good way, you know. But now it's hurting, and the pain since last workout is still there. So it's just a little bit, but it's still there, and it has to do with the low calories, and the regeneration that I have is very low right now. As I mentioned multiple times, guys, to get sick or get injured in a caloric deficit like this, it is the worst thing that can happen, because you're gonna take so much more time to heal. You're gonna have to like interrupt the diet, go to maintenance at least. Best would be to go to caloric surplus just to be able to heal and regenerate. And yeah, it's the worst thing that can happen right now is getting hurt, guys. So I'm thinking we might have to lower the weight a little bit by like 5% more maybe, which we did already by 10% on Wednesday now on the skull crushers and on the side raises. And I think I'm gonna lower the weight a little bit more just to be on the safe side. But that is what's happening, guys. So we're definitely getting. It's not weaker per se, but we just can't keep up with the workout anymore in this body group, body part at least. And that's thankfully that's like the only body part I'm having issues with right now. I guess it says that what this can say about me is that my shoulders are my weakest part, I guess. They are pretty small, and you notice because of my scoliosis and my neck problem, the nerve issue I have, my right shoulder is completely deformed. It looks like it's half the size of my left shoulder. I'm gonna show you at some point, but you know, you don't really notice it looking from the front, but if you from certain angles, it's definitely noticeable. But yeah, guys. Anyways, we're gonna have to adjust the weight, maybe even the volume. I'm thinking the weight first, and then we're gonna see. It's only 2 more weeks, guys, so there's not much. How do you say? Observing. You know, we just have to be on the safe side. So next week is gonna be 0 reps in reserve. I'm not gonna be fully maxing out yet because what we're doing first is upping the letter set, the letter parts of the sets to 0, and then on the week after that we're gonna fully max out. So let's say I'm having a what's it called? Let's say I have like one workout. Sorry, I'm completely brain fogging right now. Let's say I have one exercise that consists out of 4 sets. Uh, this last week, where it was 0 to 1 rep in reserve, the first 2 sets of this exercise I brought to 0 reps in reserve, and the last 2 sets I was still keeping on 1 rep on reserve. So now starting next week, I'm gonna keep the 0 reps in reserve on the first 2 sets, but I'm also gonna bring up the last 2 sets to 0 reps in reserve. And I'm gonna do this first before I completely max out, because I think if I max out the first 2 sets or the first set, then it's gonna bleed into the last 2 sets, and it's gonna be rough to keep them up, So we're gonna first have to even the playing field, put everything to 0 reps in reserve, which is pretty much maxing out, but it's not a forceful maxing out where I see, okay, how much can I really do, That is the thing. That is gonna be the week after, which is gonna be the last week of the diet officially. And with that, guys, we're gonna be done with the diet. Once we finish that week, it's gonna be 16 weeks of pure caloric deficit. In between was 1 week of deload that I had, and then I start a deload week or deload weeks. Probably gonna be consisting of 2 weeks, like a recovery vacation kind of thing. I'm gonna eat on maintenance calories, basically the same food that I'm eating right now, just more of it. It's pretty much double the food that I'm having right now. As I'm eating 1450 right now, I'm gonna go to 2600, 2700 calories, so pretty much double the food. And then the week afterwards, I'm gonna weave in like cheat meals, because I'm really cautious about regaining the fat and having the yo-yo effect and stuff. So we're gonna slowly implement the cheat meals. There is no rush. I'm very much hungry for these foods. If you check my Instagram, guys, every day I post delicious food and cakes and everything, and that is my motivation when I wake up. I see these foods and I'm just dying. I'm starving. But yeah, I'm checking out those foods, and that's all that's on my phone. It's crazy. So yeah, guys, follow my Instagram for sure if you wanna see nice food. I have an eye for this kind of stuff, guys. It's not the greasiest or cheesiest stuff that I post there. It's just a good looking food. But yeah, where was I? So yeah, we're gonna have cheat meals. Definitely on the workout days. So probably gonna be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I already know what I wanna eat. It's pretty much gonna be pasta with meatballs one day, and then the other day is gonna be like pizza, and then another day is gonna be burgers. Everything's gonna be homemade besides the pizza probably. Maybe gonna do my own pizza. I have a recipe going, but that's not the pizza I'm craving. So that is the thing. But we can probably do a cooking stream, and I can show you guys how I'm doing the things. My kitchen is pretty much cleaned up at this point. It's pretty nice having being on a diet. Like, you're saving a lot of money. Like, currently what I'm spending on food is 150 euro every month. It is it is very expensive still in my eyes, just because food is overly expensive for no reason. But it's like the least I'm spending for food in a long time, and it's amazing. So it's more money I can spend on crypto and stuff. And that's what's going on, guys. My diet is not changing at all since the start of this mesocycle, probably. I'm having a bunch of carbs on workout days. I'm gonna go through all the diets and stuff, all the foods I'm having in the end. Like, I'm gonna do like a video about everything, talk about everything in the end. Besides the vlog, it's gonna be like a whole summarization of everything. But yeah, I'm not changing anything in the diets, guys. So far, we've been giga consistent. There's been no cheating, zero cheating. all the cardio has been done, and if I would cheat on the diet, like eat like I don't know, uh, which I'm not really doing, dude. If I would add like another egg or eat like 50 or 100 calorie plus, I would make sure to burn that at least, and a little bit more, doing more cardio and stuff. So yeah, it's very how do you say? I'm very meticulous in this regard. I don't even know what the word is. I'm really taking it serious, and we're not cheating at all, guys. It's everything is on the spot. Uh, I weigh out everything in grams. I sometimes use 2 scales just to make sure, and it's absolutely stupid, but that's how it is. So yeah. All right. So I think we talked about most of the stuff. Oh yeah, guys, the pumps are completely gone. Flexing feels like really bad. Like I can't really contract my muscles. Um, the leg workout last week or this last week was giga hard for me. I noticed all the glycogen out of my muscles is gone. The smallest muscle parts like my wrist and my shoulders, my delts have a little bit of glycogen left in them, but overall like it just feels bad. Like I have no pump, and it's a horrible feeling, guys. I cannot wait to get these glycogen storages filled back up. And yeah, the most important thing though, guys, is we did keep all the reps, so I don't think we lost any muscle. And if we only lose like a very tiny amount of muscle, so I'm very happy how it's going, guys. And yeah, that is all there is to talk about. Let me go through the notes one more time. I'm probably forgetting something. It doesn't matter, guys. I'm gonna talk about it then in the next video. And I think that is it. So it's gonna be another half an hour one. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, for saying hello during the workouts and stuff. It means a lot to me going through this, and you guys are helping me a lot, staying on the path and staying true to what I'm doing. So it's a lot of fun going through this with people. It's sort of an experiment, and getting feedback and stuff is a nice thing. So thank you so much, guys. Check out all the socials. Sub, like, comment. It's all for free. Check out Twitch if you sub there. You're gonna get insanely nice emotes. We have the best emotes in the biz, guys. And I see a lot of you guys are watching the vlogs, but not commenting or liking. Please do that so we hit up the algorithm, so we can spread these videos to more people, and I can start unlocking affiliates, making monies. Get on crypto, guys. It's the train to the future. I don't really know why people are hating on it so much. Like, so many people I'm talking about it, they just don't know what's going on. It's like, guys, you open your eyes. It's the only way to freedom, financial freedom. It's gonna take some time, but it's the best investment you can undergo. Say hello to a loved one, guys. It goes a long way. If you haven't talked to them in a while, just say hello. Every day something stupid can happen, and then you might not be able to talk to them anymore. So stay fit, guys. Stay healthy. Warm up. Take care of your neck. It's the most important body part. I love you all. Have the most amazing weekend. And come by tomorrow. Tomorrow is pool day. Pool day is the best day, of course. And we will see how we fare with the same calories again. 1450. It was very hard, and it's gonna be giga hard again. And this time it's gonna be 0 reps in reserve. But the progress is nice, guys. Oh, hold on. We didn't check the form. We didn't check the form, guys. Let's go over the form really quick. Really quick, guys. We're gonna go through the form here. So as you see, I lost all kinds of size. Imagine forgetting about looking at the form. My belly fat is so much less now. It is crazy. Like, I can't really even pinch it. Here I'm trying to push out my belly, and it's not going far at all. And yeah, you can see all kinds of striations. I have a huge, nice white back, and it's looking juicy as fuck. All kinds of striations and feathers coming in. Look at the separation on my arm, on my triceps, and everything. And we have 2 more weeks to go, guys. If I'm losing 3 more kg of fat, imagine where this gonna go cut away from. But as you can see, this little fold I have on the bottom of my belly, that's the only thing really that is annoying me. I'm not happy until this is gone, pretty much. So I don't know, guys, how it's gonna go. If we're gonna get it off till the end of the diet, which we only do have 2 weeks, 2 more weeks left. But it could happen. I don't know. Could be though that we after the deload week add another mini cut or something. So if we have figured the calories out and stuff, it should be able to. We should be able to, manipulate everything nicely to get to where I want it. But yeah, I think we can end on this, guys. As you can see for yourself, I'm getting super lean and very small. Like if we compare the videos from the beginning to now, it's night and day difference is really crazy. But yeah, guys, thanks again. Everything I said, imagine I say it again as an outro. Thank you so much for watching. All right, have a wonderful time. GG, thank you, bye.